On July 17th, 2017, at approximately 11:30 p.m., the Portage la Prairie RCMP received a report of suspicious male and a white car in a driveway at the home on Oak Bay in Portage la Prairie. Police attendant discovered a male inside the home was in possession of a firearm. Extra RCMP resources were called in immediately. The RCMP emergency response team, police dog services, and negotiators were called in shortly after 12 a.m. on July 18th. There were four individuals in the home, and the number of firearms inside was uncertain. Police tried to enter the residence, but barricades had been set up and did not permit them entry. Despite police instruction, nobody inside the home exited. When police deployed tear gas, two female residents of the home, aged 25 and 16, exited the structure and were arrested by police. Two males remained inside, both 27 years of age, and continued to barricade themselves further. At this time, RCMP's emergency response team forcibly entered the home and arrested both males. All four residents were treated for minor injuries that occurred during the course of the incident. One male was transported to hospital, and all have been since released from medical care. No police officers were injured as a result of their actions today. Two males remain in custody. The two females have since been released from police custody and are now being treated as witnesses and victims to the incident. No charges have yet been laid, and the investigation is continuing in that matter to determine what charges will be applicable. No names will be provided at this time. One of the males arrested had been known previously to police through events on July 15th, 2017. That male was the suspect involved in a theft of motor vehicle, the same vehicle seen at the home this morning, and was stolen from that same residence on Oak Bay. RCMP are investigating that reported theft and are continuing to link that car to other reported incidents here within the Portage la Prairie area. Both females were being treated now as witnesses and victims to this incident.
So can we confirm if it was a hostage situation? Just a lot of people are calling it that.
Certainly, I can appreciate that's the point of view from this. We look at it as a barricaded home where people have put themselves in the home and refusing to exit and refusing any entry to the police.
Did the victims, the women and the men, know each other?
We believe that they are all familiar with each other. We're looking at the direct relation between the females and the males as well. We can't confirm if it's a familial incident or not.
So, obviously when you look at the front of the home, it's quite damaged. And describe for me, was that the tactical armored vehicle? What happened there?
The tactical armored vehicle was on scene here today as a response with the emergency response team, and the damage to the front of the home was in response to entry gained by the emergency response team.
Is this home known to police? Have you responded to that home before?
The residence is known to us, and we're looking into previous incidents at that home and any relation that might be held over till today as well.
Is there any indication this is drug related?
We would certainly be looking into that as well. If this is a drug-related incident, both either being used or being in the home, we would like to have that information.
Aside from the use of tear gas, did officers discharge their weapons?
I can't say if there was a discharge in the firearm. I don't have that information. The tear gas is used as a method of trying to get people to exit the home, to leave the area where they have barricaded themselves.
When you talk about firearms inside the home, how many, do we know if there was a number of the amount of firearms?
We were uncertain at the time of the call how many firearms were in the home. We just had reports that there was one being inside the home and possibly threatening the residents and trying to keep the police at bay with that knowledge of having a firearm in the home.
Were firearms seized?
At this time, we do have one firearm in our possession as a result of the search.
Just to get a better sense of the timeline, when were the females taken into custody?
They were taken into custody when they exited the home. This would have been approximately, I can't give you the exact time, Matt, but they were arrested as they were leaving the home. As our investigation is very fluid and our knowledge of what their involvement was, we placed everybody under arrest until such time as we could verify that they had no criminal involvement.
At what point did you just decide that you needed to get the armored vehicle
the response for the armored vehicle. That would have come after our initial response from our local officers and determining that the home itself had become barricaded. Obviously, with a firearm in the home, we want to look at police safety as well as public safety, so the armored vehicle is a safe response for us to get closer to the home. And of course, negotiators were also on scene to try and speak with those in the home, and it just provides extra cover for our officers to safely get to the house.
Is the home in lockdown now?
I believe the house is just being held for the time being for our investigation, but I believe it should be released back to the homeowners or property reps very shortly.